Hi, this is Steve and Cheryl Shelley. We're coming to you from our living room here in Helena, Montana. And we want to congratulate you for taking a moment to watch this video, because I believe what we're about to share with you can really help rewrite your financial picture this year in 2013. Cheryl and I, we started out with our own business years ago. About 5 years ago, we took it onto the internet, and from the very beginning, we had great success because there's a few little marketing principles that we'd learned, and we want to share those principles with you in an email newsletter that we are creating to send out to whoever really wants it and wants to subscribe to it. And that's really what this video is all about, to share with you about us creating this newsletter, because there's so many people that have come to us over time and said, you know, I'd love to do what you're doing, but I just don't know how. I don't know where to get started. And so that's what this newsletter is all about. We're going to share with you the techniques that we use to create traffic to our website. You know, that's the #1 key to any business, is traffic. And the other thing that we've learned to do is how to create compelling content on our website, so when people come to the website, they know, you know, what it is you're offering, how to buy it, all that. So I'm going to ask you right now, there's a link coming up right here on this video. Put a really good email address in there that you're going to be looking at daily. Our newsletter is not going to be really long, because I know you don't have much time, you know, each day. And we're going to archive these on our blog, and there'll be more information on the blog that you can go to. But each day you're going to get some internet marketing tidbits that you can use, take some notes on, do more research on. And we're also going to introduce you to some of our mentors that have already, you know, made huge 6- and 7-figure incomes. People that are even teaching us, we'll introduce you to them, some of their ideas, strategies. So click on the link below, enter your email address, and as soon as you do, this video will continue on, and Cheryl and I will share with you our story, how we got to where we are today. So put your email address in there right now, and we'll be right back. Okay, I want to congratulate you for going to this part, because now you're going to start receiving our newsletter every day. And Cheryl, why don't you know, tell everyone how we really kind of got started in business and where it came from, that we're, you know, led up to where we are today, making a 6-figure income, you know, constantly for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, to begin with, we are entrepreneurial at heart, and that has gone way back many, many years ago. When I was in the Air Force, I always wanted to do a little bit more than the 9-to-5 everyday job.
Yeah.
And I knew that I had to do something better than what I was doing. When I got out of the Air Force, I immediately went into daycare, and that was my first taste of entrepreneurial businesses. So after meeting my husband, we both started our own businesses prior to meeting one another. And it's a funny thing, because we both were in the same business, but we had no idea that we were in the same multi-level marketing company. And so just from just learning the different skills and techniques of building a business and how to communicate with people, it has really come in handy for us to learn over the years what we need to do to help other people. So we are now just offering you this opportunity to come along and follow in our footsteps, and let us teach you what you need to do in order to be successful online also. And that is our heart, to just help a lot of people to be able to come online as a newbie, or even if you're a seasoned network marketer, still come along and follow the techniques that we have in our ebook that we are offering you. So go ahead and just learn from us. Now I'll let Steve take it from there.
You know, I was thinking of something when Cheryl was talking there. When we got married, just right prior to us getting married, what are we on, 17 years this year, which has been really, I mean, it's like yesterday. It's gone by so fast. And, you know, I had learned, I'd actually met a guy in an airplane that said he was buying and selling government surplus. And he gave me his business card and he says, you know, if you want to learn, he says, I just follow a 4-step formula and I'll teach it to you. So as soon as I got out of the Navy, I actually drove from Florida all the way to Seattle, Washington in 2 days. And I mean, drove literally nonstop straight through. I spent a half a day with this guy. I paid him to teach me 4 steps. You know, that's it. And about a 4-hour period of time, I sat down, the notebook, did it. Drove all the way back to Florida. Of course, I slept before I went back, but we drove back to Florida and I started putting these 4 steps to work. And you know what? The first 3-4 months, nothing. I was literally almost, this was before we got married, okay, just a few months before. This kind of showed her what kind of entrepreneurial heart I had, and how much Cheryl was willing to be with me, because I almost lost my truck, I almost lost my house, because I had no income for about 5 months, but I stayed steady working these 4 steps that this guy taught me. And you know what happened one day? It just exploded. And literally over the course of the next 12 months, we made over $150,000 just following 4 steps. That's how powerful just having a strategy and you know, something like that will teach. You know, this guy taught me 4 steps, just follow. I just kept following 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do this, do this, do this. And what happened was that I learned how to kind of perfect them. And over the course of the next year, you know, I kept doing those 4 steps. I never changed the things, and it just kept working and working and working. And you know, internet marketing is the same thing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's already people out there that have succeeded at it, and you don't have to go out and try, well, what I got to do here, what I do there. You got to sit down and learn those 4 steps or 5 steps or 7 steps of people who've already succeeded. And so what happened with us, you know, our business at that time, it was a funny thing that the government totally changed the way they did surplus. They cut middlemen like me out overnight, just a sign of a signature of the president. All the surplus bases just were gone. So we had to start learning something new. But a few years after that, we moved actually back here to Montana, which is my home state, and we started a business, and it really kind of went the same thing. I started learning, you know, how to advertise, how to write compelling content. And we started out with newspapers. We had products. We have a diesel performance business that we're operating today. I started writing advertising that worked. I started learning from people by searching on the internet and finding out who was really good at this. Started learning what they taught, and you know, I looked for the commonalities of what they taught. We put it into practice, and man, our phone would start ringing like crazy. And, you know, I'll tell you the truth, midway between there, that was 10 years ago, that was in 2003, about halfway in between there were some circumstances that were kind of out of our control with manufacturers and stuff that caused our business just to fall on its face, okay? We got to a point where we were kind of, you know, you get hurt kind of like that. It's hard to get back up sometimes, but gosh, our heart was for, you know, to be entrepreneurs, to have our own business, to have freedom. And so we took what we had in our hands, and one of the guys that had actually worked for me was having success on the internet with content that I wrote for him. All right, because see, I knew how to write compelling content. I learned how to do that. And I went to him, I said, how are you getting traffic to your website to sell your products? You know, it took 15 minutes for him to show me. I came back home, I built a website real quick. It was not fancy, it wasn't pretty at all, but I you know, I knew how to write compelling content. I did that, boom, I made that. And then I went out and I started utilizing those strategies. Remember I said, just little simple strategies that this guy taught me. I went out and started utilizing them, and our phone started ringing like crazy, strictly from advertising on the internet. And that's literally what we've been doing over the last 5 years. And ever since that was in the beginning of 2008, we have created over a 6-figure income personally from internet sales. compelling content, driving traffic. Those are our two main things. And there's a lot of ways to do that. And we want to teach you some of those ways. We want to expand on that, teach you other things. You know, one of the words you hear all the time is SEO, search engine optimization. You know, search engine optimization can be like a big thing, but it's really not if you have the right platform that's already set up for you to help you do that. And we'll show you that also on how to do that with our blog. Blogging's a new method that people are using to generate traffic to come to their website and then see their products and services they have. There's so many different ways to generate traffic on the internet. There's so many different ways to bring customers in and show them what you have to offer. We're going to share that with you in our newsletter, but I just want to tell you that, you know, what we've done has all been following step-by-step formulas. Following step-by-step formulas has helped us succeed, where we're not just out there reaching blindly trying to find our way through. We have found people before us that were successful. We've followed in their footsteps, because I'll tell you, the internet is like a minefield of information. You don't know where to go, and you don't know what you're going to step on that might blow up on you. What we've done that's been the core of our success is following in the footsteps of people that have already gone across that minefield. We want to teach that to you in this newsletter. And Cheryl, you know, just share with them some of the things that we've been able to do, you know, having a six-figure income working from home. Because honestly, we're making this video here sitting in our living room. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're just kind of getting up, getting going today. You know, we don't have a 9-to-5 job. We don't work 40 hours a week. We just got home from taking this last week from taking a little mini vacation, you know, with one of our sons. And, you know, Cheryl, just share some of the things that we've been able to do and having, you know, the freedom and the money to do it.
Yeah, it makes a big difference to be able to do what you want to do what you need to do, and not have to worry about someone telling you that you can't do what you need to do. Or even if you just want to take a vacation and come back when you want to come back. It makes a big difference.
Big difference.
So that's what we are wanting to teach you here, is to be able to have control over your time and to be able to do the things that you would like to do with the people that you like to do it with, who are also entrepreneurial minded. Or even if it's your family, you need to just be able to have that choice to decide whether you want to have time with your family, time with your friends, taking vacations. It's up to you. And we just love having that choice to be able to make the decision that we want to do a home business and help other people. So it's really exciting to be able to do that. And we're just taking this a little bit further, taking that step further by sharing our knowledge, our skills with you. So take the advice of what we are sharing here with you.
Yes. You know, I tell you, as a husband, it's just been awesome for me to be home with my wife every day. You know, we get up in the morning. Some days we take the kids to school together. Some days one of us been up later at night working on stuff. Because a lot of times we work on stuff at night when it's quiet around the house, you know, and so one of us will take the kids to school. But gosh, you know, like this last summer, we went and we just took a big long vacation, and we actually made more money on vacation than we did while we were here, which was pretty cool, you know. And you kept, you know, I got my phone, you know, I love today's technology. I look in the phone, look at my website, and I'm like, wow, we just made $1,500 today, or we just made $3,000 today. It's just awesome. And that's one of the freedoms to me having a business that's on the internet really gives you, is being able to do the things you want to do them with the people that you want to do them with. And you know, we're raising our kids also with the same entrepreneurial mindset that, you know, you don't have to go off and spend $200,000 out of college to turn around and get a $40,000 a year job. You know, we're teaching them these same principles of how to believe in themselves, how to believe in what they're doing. You know, because more than anything, you know, I think is the key to success is belief. You know, you have to learn how to believe in yourself, and you got to believe in what you're doing, and you got to believe in the people that you're working with. And that belief, I mean, every time that we've run into hardships, you know, in our business, because it hasn't all been easy, it's that solid belief on the inside of us and that solid desire to be free, to have the things that we want to have and do the things we want to do, to have control of our own life. Not relying on a boss and not relying on other things. Be honest with you, the last, you know, they said the sky was falling in 2008. This is the worst economy since the last, you know, depression of the 30s. We have grown in our business every year 30 to 40% growth in our business. Why? Because we keep following success principles. We keep believing in ourselves. We keep believing in what we're doing. We're going to share that with you in our newsletter, some of those things of what has got us to success. So we want to thank you once again for watching this. I congratulate you. You know, you can unsubscribe to this newsletter at any time. Feel free to. That's your choice. But if you stick with us in it, we really want to show you some things in there and introduce you to some other people other than ourselves that are truly, truly making it happen. One of them, you know, she's a direct mentor of ours right now. She's a stay-at-home mom. She made over $200,000 last year and had a baby in the middle of it because she has a home-based internet marketing business. And there's techniques and strategies that she's teaching us that's helping us increase our income and actually making it easier for us with our business. So we just want to thank you. I'm just going to close this out with that check your inbox, you know. Feel free to email us. We'll put our email address will be in there. You know, if you got personal questions, email us. We'll try to help you through it. We'll point you the certain directions to help you. All I can say is we're looking forward actually to meeting you and maybe, you know, spending time with you someplace warm in the Caribbean. It's January here in Montana. You know, when you've reached the point also where you can do the things that you want to do with the people that you want to do them. So again, thanks for watching this video, and we look forward to sharing this information with you.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye.